Good evening, Capricorns. This is Ginni Aneja. Welcome to my channel. This is reading for October for the Sun, Moon, and Ascendant of Capricorns. This is for health, relationships, and finance. Now, if you do not understand the moon sign and the ascendant, you can go to any astrological website or open your horoscope. See where the moon is and what is the first sign in your horoscope on the top. That is your ascendant. So if you are aware, you could look at three different signs in case they are three different for your chart. Now, 5 being a 50 month, I believe it's going to be a kind of a difficult month maybe for everyone. And there may be some kind of natural disasters or strife or clashes or problems and issues that people may face. So I thought it was a better idea to use the Archangel Michael angel cards because they have a prayer at the bottom which you could use to help yourself. So I'm going to read out the prayers. If you want, you can say it when you see the video, or maybe if you feel at a later point that you are facing this issue, you can go back to the video and you can maybe write it down or say it at that point. So for health, it says that if there is any kind of addictions, then you need to take care that you get rid of them, and you may have to rest, you may have to stay indoors for a while, because this is the card of Capricorn and I'm doing for the sign Capricorn. This also means marriage, but when it speaks of health, then in the health section this mainly speaks of it could mean black magic, but here I do not think it is black magic. I think here it is about addictions. It's about probably going into rehab to get rid of your addictions. Then now the addictions don't necessarily have to mean drugs or alcohol. It could be smoking. It could even be something like food. And it could be something like sex addictions. So there are people who are addicted to sex, and which is why when they do not get it, they end up doing things like rape. So that can be a very, very difficult and bad kind of an addiction. So that is something you need to take care of, and that is basically a very mental and physical hormonal imbalance and a very mental sickness. So that is something if you are aware that you have that addiction. So if it is as simple as something like food, then yes, you need to take care of that. Taking your time to decide, take your time making this decision, is because if you really, really want to get rid of that, only then go for it, because otherwise you may need counseling first. The prayer here is because you can go on a rebound, it can relapse. If there is any psychological issues, that can relapse. So you need to, also this card could mean that you are not into addictions, but you may tend to end up getting into it. So do not get into it. Don't make that mistake ever again. Ever to begin with in the first place. So Archangel Michael, the prayer for health is, Archangel Michael, please help me stay strong and relaxed as I approach this situation. Remind me to detach and step back, allowing the situation to naturally unfold. Thank you for protecting me. So this makes it all the more clear that it is something that somebody is probably going to entice you into, and you have to be very strong and you have to take care that you stay away from any kind of addictions, and try not to eat and drink anything from anyone unless and until it's a freshly opened bottle or package of food or something, or cooked by your own self, or something, a drink that you make with your own hands. So be very careful. Coming to relationships, you may need some energy healing work because things may be very stagnant, and it may be that, you're not talking to each other. It could be in any kind of a relationship. Even a parent and child is a relationship. Even a boss and employee is a relationship. So if there is some ego issues or a cold war because of which you all are not talking to each other, then what you can do is you can do some energy healing work to make sure that you can cut cords for yourself and the other person with the issue, so that both of you can relax and both of you can calm down, cool down, and be cordial, at least to begin with each other. Finance and career wise, it says a favorable outcome. Okay, I forgot to read out the prayer. So the prayer for relationships for Capricorns, what you can say to Archangel Michael is, thank you for sending healing energy to me and through me, for my own blessings and for all those around me. Thank you for connecting me to loving and high integrity healers and teachers of energy healing modalities. Coming to finance, now here this card is upside down, and in spite of it, and it's just fallen, like it just fell next to this card, so I left it there. I did not interchange the positions. And this card says a favorable outcome. Now generally this is a favorable outcome and this is not, but if it says that this is a favorable outcome, that means something that you expected to happen not happening is going to be a favorable outcome for you. So you may be expecting some project or some job or something to come your way, but what is going to happen is something better is going to come your way, and this thing that you expected, be it a job or a project or a call or whatever, not coming your way is going to work out favorably for you. So there is nothing to worry about. Don't take any stress. You can use this prayer. Thank you for the beautiful outcome to this situation, Archangel Michael, which is perfect and fair for everyone involved. Thank you for helping me trust and have faith in you. So that's what I keep saying, that trust and faith are very important. You got to believe, you got to pray to him, you got to call on to him, and you got to believe that whatever happens is basically for an favorable outcome for you. So that was the reading for Capricorn. I hope you enjoyed it. And this here is a very major card, and whatever you do here can have long-term repercussions, so be very careful. Meanwhile, in case you wish to have a personal appointment, you can get in touch with me on my website www.ginnianeja.com. You could contact me on my Facebook page, which is Ginni Aneja, Numerologist and Tarot Card Reader, or by other social media profiles. But I would rather prefer that you call me or WhatsApp me, because that saves a lot of time for you and me. Thank you so much for watching. If you like the video, do leave a comment and share it with your friends. Thank you. Goodbye.